still talk to the space you used to fill. Like maybe the silence remembers you still. The morning comes, but it feels too wide. Like something in me never left your side. I trace your absence across the day, and every small thing that slips away. Even life feels heavier now, like you forgot how to hold me somehow. And I pretend I'm learning to be okay, but I still fall where you used to stay. You stay where my heart breaks, and every piece that silence takes, and every breath that shakes my name, and every fire that lost its flame. If love was meant to fade and heal, why does it still feel so real? You stay where my heart breaks, and I don't know how to escape. I walk through nights that don't end right, searching for you in passing light. Every shadow feels like a trace, every mirror remembers your face. I've learned how to smile when it hurts, to bury your name in ordinary words. But nothing I do makes you disappear. You're louder in silence than when you were here. And every goodbye I never said still lives inside my trembling head. You stay where my heart breaks, and all the love that still aches, in empty rooms that call your name, in memories that feel the same. If letting go was meant to be true, why do I still belong to you? You stay where my heart breaks, and I don't know how to escape. Maybe love doesn't leave at all, it just learns how to quietly fall. It hides in places we can't see, like a ghost that still believes in me. So I carry you without a sound, in every place I've been and found. Not gone, not here, just something deep, a love my heart refuses to sleep. You stay where my heart breaks, and every promise that still aches, and every night I try to move on, but something in me still holds on. If time was meant to set me free, why does it still feel like you and me? You stay where my heart breaks, and I don't know how to replace. So I live with what remains. You stay where my heart breaks. I don't remember when I started to fade, just little pieces I quietly gave away. In crowded rooms where my voice felt small, you were the one who noticed it all. You didn't try to fix what I became, you just stayed through every version of my name. And when I was slipping out of my own hands, you were the only one who still could stand. And I never knew love could be this kind, the kind that stays when I leave myself behind. You stayed in the parts I lost, in the silence I couldn't hold, in every bridge I'd almost crossed. When my heart turned heavy and cold, you were the warmth I didn't deserve to feel, the softest truth that made me real. And even when I couldn't stay, you stayed in the parts I lost anyway. There were nights I didn't recognize my face, like I was drifting in someone else's else's space, but you would reach me without a sound and gently pull me back to ground. You never asked me to be more than I was, never made me question my scars. You just held me through the breaking down, like love was something I'd already found. If I ever believed I was too far gone, you were the reason I was wrong. You stayed in the parts I lost, in the silence I couldn't hold, in every bridge I'd almost crossed when my heart turned heavy and cold. You were the warmth I didn't deserve to feel, the softest truth that made me real. And even when I couldn't stay, you stayed in the parts I lost anyway. If I ever find my way back whole again, I'll trace every moment where you were my friend, because healing didn't come from what I knew, it came from the quiet way I leaned on you. And maybe love isn't loud or bright, maybe it's just staying through the night, when someone forgets how to belong and you remind them they were never gone. You stayed in the parts I lost, like a light that refused to leave. Even when I became my own cause, you still believed in me. You were the home I didn't know was real, the reason I learned how to heal. And if I ever learned to stay, it's because you stayed in the parts I lost that day. So if my name ever feels too far away, listen close to what I couldn't say. You were the love I never could repay, for staying in the parts I lost along the way. There's a quiet I don't talk about, where even my thoughts slow down. It's the space you used to fill so easily, now it's just absence wearing your crown. I learned to smile in crowded rooms, to laugh like I don't miss your name. But when the world goes completely still, it all remembers you the same. And I swear I've said goodbye out loud, but my silence still knows how. You still live in my silence, in the pauses I don't explain, in the way my heart goes quiet when something calls your name. I've tried to sound like I've moved on, but that truth doesn't come out right, because you still live in my silence every single night. I leave your memory in the daylight, where it can follow me too close, but it waits in every shadow, like it knows I need it most. Even time feels a little empty, like it lost something on the way. And I pretend I've learned to let you go, but I just learned what not to say, because healing doesn't always make a sound. Sometimes it's just what's not around. You still live in my silence, in the words I never speak, in the space between my heartbeat, where I pretend I'm not that weak. I've tried to fill it with new reasons, but they all fall out of line, because you still live in my silence, like you never left my mind. If I could learn to used to. You still live in my silence, soft as breath I can't control. In the places I feel nothing, you are everything I hold. I don't say your name out loud now, but I feel you all the same. Because you still live in my silence without ever saying your name. So I'll let the quiet hold your trace like a love time can erase. You still live in my silence, and silence knows your face. Before you, my days were only echoes, empty rooms where nothing stayed. Even my thoughts spoke in fragments, like they were afraid to be made. I wore my quiet like a shelter, hiding every word I never said, till you walked in like soft morning light and taught my silence how to breathe instead. And suddenly the space between my heartbeats wasn't empty anymore. It was the place your presence lived in, like a song I couldn't ignore. You turned my silence into meaning, turned my emptiness into song. You make the parts of me I buried feel like they were never wrong. You turn my silence into something I can finally understand. Like even when I have no words left, you still hold my trembling hand. And I don't feel lost when you're near me, even when I don't know why. You turn my silence into meaning just by being in my life. I used to think love was too distant, something I'd never deserve. But you read me like a quiet language no one else ever learned. You didn't ask me to be louder, you just stayed through every pause. And somehow my broken stillness became something worth applause. Now even the nights feel softer, like they know you're close to me. And my heart, once lost in shadows, finally knows how to speak. You turn my silence into meaning, turn my emptiness into song. You make the parts of me I buried feel like they were never wrong. You turn my silence into something I can finally understand. Like even when I have no words left, you still hold my trembling hand. And I don't feel lost when you're near me, even when I don't know why. You turn my silence into meaning just by being in my life. If love is a language spoken softly, then you are every word I know. The gentle way you understand me when I don't let anything show. And I used to think I was nothing, just quiet drifting through time. But you turned my silence into meaning and made it fully mine. You turned my silence into meaning, turn my shadows into light. You make even my broken pieces feel like they're perfectly right. You and I will carry you in every tone. I still reach for you in empty space, like time forgot to erase your place. The air still wears your quiet name, soft like smoke from a dying flame. I thought I'd heal the way they said I would, but healing doesn't feel this misunderstood. It just feels like learning how to breathe, with half of my heart not here with me. And I swear I hear you when the night gets still, like memory has a will of its own to feel. You turn my heart into memory, a place I go when I can't stay here, where love still lives so tenderly, even if you're not near. And I don't know how to set it free when every beat still belongs to we. You didn't just leave, you stayed in me. You turned my heart into memory. I walk through days like borrowed time, tracing echoes that used to be mine. Your laugh still hides in the back of my mind, like a song I can never rewind. People say it gets easier with space, but they don't know your kind of trace. You didn't vanish, you rearranged into something I can't unchange. And I try to forget, but I don't know how, when even my silence is louder now. You turn my heart into memory, a place I go when I can't stay here, where love still lives so tenderly, even if you're not near. And I don't know how to set it free when every beat still belongs to we. You didn't just leave, you stayed in me. You turned my heart into memory. If I could rewrite the ending scene, would you still belong inside of me? Or would I finally learn to let you go, without forgetting what we used to know? But even if I heal someday, there's a part of me that will always stay, where your touch still feels like home to me, locked inside my memory. You turn my heart into memory, and I carry you like a quiet scar, a love that lives so endlessly, even when we are far. And if forever means letting be, then I'll love you in memory, because you didn't just leave, you stayed in me. You turned my heart into memory. So I close my eyes and there you are, not gone, just softly, beautifully far, living where I'll always be, inside the heart you turn to memory. You turn my pain into poetry. I found your shadow in the quiet after midnight, dancing softly through the corners of my mind, like every memory still carries your perfume, and every lonely wall still echoes through this room. Your name still trembles on my lips when I can't sleep, like my heart still keeps the promises you couldn't keep. And though you left, your love remains in everything, in every broken melody I sing. Because before you, I only knew how to survive, but somehow your goodbye taught my aching soul to write. You turn my pain into poetry. Every tear became a line you left inside of me. Every sleepless night became a symphony of missing warmth and unfinished dreams. Now every scar you left behind still bleeds in harmony, and every lonely thought still sounds like you to me. I never knew heartbreak could hold such beauty until you turn my pain into poetry. The rain falls slowly like a memory on the roof, and every drop reminds me of the truth that some people leave but never really go. They live inside the sadness we don't show. I still wear your goodbye beneath my skin, like a tattoo made of longing and regret within. And every love song on the radio at night feels like your voice trying to hold me tight. Maybe loving you destroyed me, but it also made me real. Now every word I write is something only you could heal. You turn my pain into poetry, made a garden bloom from all the hurt inside of me. Now every shattered piece has learned to sing about the beauty hidden in suffering. And though your absence aches like winter in my bones, you gave my lonely heart a place to call its own. I never knew sorrow could move me this deeply until you turned my pain into poetry. Sometimes I still imagine you hearing these words somewhere alone, wondering if I still miss you, like I never learned to let you go. And the truth is, every page I fill with aching lines is just another way of saying you still live inside my mind. You turn my pain into poetry, into candlelight glowing through the dark in me, into soft confessions whispered to the night, into fragile hope that somehow still survives. And if my voice shakes while singing about our past, it's because some loves were never built to last, but they leave behind a kind of beauty time can't erase completely. Oh, you turn my pain into poetry. So if you ever hear my songs drift through the night air, know every word was born from loving you there. And even now, after all we've been through, my most beautiful lines still belong to you. The night still leans into your old refrain, like I never learned how to lose your name. I close my eyes and you're almost here, a touch away then gone in the air. The walls still whisper the way you used to speak, soft as a promise you gave me to keep. But promises fade like the light at dawn, and I'm left here holding what's already gone. Still I listen when the silence falls, hoping it might sound like your footsteps call. Your love still echoes in me, like a song that time can't set free. It lives in the spaces you used to hold, warm in my chest, yet painfully cold. Even when you're no longer near, I feel you lingering somewhere here. Your love still echoes in me, and it never learned how to leave. I pass the places we once stood still, where the air remembers what my hands can't feel. Every corner looks back like it knows your face, then breaks my heart in a quiet way. I try to move on like the world demands, but the same, the same. Your love still echoes in me like a prayer I cannot unsee. It lives where forever used to begin, and it never lets the silence win. Even if you're lost to the night, you are the shadow that holds my light. Your love still echoes in me, and I don't want it to leave. So I listen, not for goodbye, but for you and every echo inside. I learned to sleep with silence in the walls where your laughter used to fall like rain. Now even calm feels like it's incomplete, like it's missing how you used to say my name. The morning light still searches for your shape on the side of the bed you used to keep. And I tell myself I've learned to let you go, but some memories don't learn to leave me be. I breathe, I try, I build a life around the ache, but every little piece still knows your trace. Your name still breaks my peace at night, like thunder hidden in a quiet sky. I'm doing fine, at least that's what I say, but I fall apart in subtle ways. Every heartbeat knows your distance deep, and your name still breaks my peace. I walk through crowds but never call you out, yet somehow you are everywhere I turn. In cafe lights and strangers passing by, in every lesson that I never learned. They say that time will soften what we lose, but time just taught me how to hide the scars. I've mastered smiling like I'm over you, while still carrying you inside my heart. I move on, but I don't know what that means when you still live inside my in-between. Your name still breaks my peace at night, like echoes I can never silence right. I'm doing fine, if you believe that lie, but I still search for you in every try, every quiet thought, every memory crease. Your name still breaks my peace. If I could fold the past and make it small, I'd tuck it where it wouldn't hurt at all. But love like ours doesn't disappear, it just becomes the voice I still hear. And I wonder if you ever feel the same, or if I'm just a shadow of your name. Your name still breaks my peace tonight, even after all this time and fight. I'm letting go, but not fully free, because you still live inside of me. And every part I try to release, your name still breaks my peace. So I'll learn to live with what remains, a quiet love that never fades, just whispers I can't silence when your name breaks my peace again.